So Phoenix will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Bledsoe teams up with Booker in the backcourt. Chandler out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Warren in at the small forward.
And when the Nets hired Kenny Atkinson as their coach, it signaled a bit of a culture change. No more going for that big-name coach to make a splash as they had done in the past. And went out and got a lead assistant from an organization that had found consistent success.
And here are the Suns now. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson, DA.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Brooklyn with the ball. Devin Booker missing his last shot. In a wide-open look for Lynn. Bangs home the trifecta. Lynn's got 5 points so far.
Just wonderful form on the J from Lynn, dropping it in the face of the D.
Booker outside. Takes the three. Chandler kicks to Dudley. Buries it from three-point range.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team.
Now here's Lopez. Back to Lynn. It's deflected. Stolen by Bledsoe. No. Inside and stolen by Scola. One-on-one here. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Lynn the pass to Scola. There's a screen. And Bogdanovich kicks to Scola. Shoots a fader. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Warren dishes to Bledsoe. Booker outside. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Booker's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Lynn. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Bledsoe against Lynn. Bledsoe passes to Booker. Bledsoe outside. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside, Lynn. Plenty of space. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. The Suns trailing. To the paint, here's Chandler. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. That's his first foul. Lopez a screen. Lynn kicks to Lopez. Chandler with the steal.
Good defensive instincts on display there.
Here's Bledsoe. Got a hand on it. Here's Lynn. He's got 7. Here's Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Chandler with the screen on Lynn. Bledsoe dishes to...
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here's Hollis Jefferson. The Suns getting the bucket, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Brooklyn with the ball after the Suns pick up 2. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And when you watch Eric Bledsoe, I mean, sometimes it's mind-boggling to believe he's only 6'1". I mean, he plays several inches taller, and he's not afraid to take it at big guys. I mean, he's got that incredible wingspan, which obviously helps along with the athletic ability. But, you know, I think he's starting to show people that he can man the helm in terms of that point guard position. And the real question is going to be, can he stay healthy over the course of a season? Because the talent is unquestioned.
Here is Bledsoe following the basket by Brook Lopez.
Yeah, look at me.
Bledsoe passes to Booker. Now the feed to Dudley. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And thinking about Bledsoe, he's just such an explosive player for his height. Usually the dunks and the burst he provides is something, Greg, you'd expect a small forward to do.
Yeah, and there's a reason why he's known as mini LeBron. Pound for pound, might be one of the strongest players in the league. Incredibly hard to move when he's planted.
Now here's Lynn. After T.J. Warren's miss. Screen by Score. Shoots from the right block. And it's Lopez again missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Chandler a screen. Bledsoe kicks to Dudley. 5 on the clock. Releases. Phoenix, no good that time either.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside, Lynn. Right wing, the 3. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Brooklyn.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich, he gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, for me, when you look at Bogdanovich, I think it's the skill level that stands out. He can handle it. He drives with either hand. He can shoot it off the dribble. I think he's got a lot in his book bag offensively.
And a new group in for the Nets. Justin Hamilton, he's checked in for Lopez. Booker comes in for Luis Scola. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Vasquez in for Jeremy Lin. Suns trail by 3. And Boyan, not the most athletic, but he's got good size on the wing. And as they say, you can never have enough shooters.
And I think his ability to create his own shot is key as well, guys. Bogdanovich is a guy who can fit right into a league that has a lot of spot-up shooters. He's a guy that also can create something out of nothing, which makes him even more valuable.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right? That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
To the paint. Here's Barbosa. And it's Randy Foye with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 4. Vasquez dishes to Foye. He feeds it to Vasquez. The pass to Booker. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
One shot. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here is Barbosa. Len sets a screen for Barbosa. Hamilton with some nice D.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Now, here is Knight. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Pass to Foy. To the middle. Hamilton the pass to Vasquez. They set the pick. That one misses. And Phoenix will come the other way. Knight kicks it to Tucker. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hamilton with a screen on Knight. Launches it. And Foy hits again from deep. Foy's got 6 points.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Pass to Len. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Foy dishes to Vasquez. Kicks to Booker. And it's denied. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Hey, 1:53 left in the first quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 6. Clock at 6. Here's Vasquez.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
Well, historically, the Suns have always been a more offensive-minded franchise, but their lack of defense really came to harm them last season, Greg. Just couldn't get any stops.
Yeah, the Suns had a tough time challenging shots and preventing easy baskets. Most of their struggles as a team started on the defensive end, had one of the worst opponent field goal marks in the entire league.
That's his second personal.
The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
For your Nets, Trevor Booker. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker. In their big push to make a splash in Brooklyn, the Nets traded away a lot of draft picks. The team has an uphill battle to get back into the championship picture.
And, you know, short term, it seems like so little when you do trade future picks away, but inevitably it tends to come back to haunt you. Giving up their pick this summer was just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, they've lost out on players like Damian Lillard and others just from trading away their picks.
Now, here's Ulis. There's the pick. It is now to Len. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the line for him here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
The first one falls. After their move to Brooklyn, the Nets went with an all-in approach. Sold their future to try and put a title team together, came up well short. Now they're left to rebuild.
Now the Nets have scrapped that approach, it seems, and it couldn't come at a better time. Learned some lessons from trying to sell their picks and future for a quick playoff run. New management, and a new coach have said they are committed to doing things the right way, even if it is slower.
And the Suns now are clearly in rebuild mode. I mean, they thought going into the year they'd be able to compete, but last season they had to blow things up, and then you had the injuries as well. So turmoil within this team has led them to look more to the future.
Personal foul.
And with the Suns transitioning into a rebuilding team, they do have, they feel, some great young talent to build around.
And it starts with Devin Booker. He looks like he can be a star in this league. Have also done a good job of collecting first-round picks to help accelerate the rebuilding process.
He hits both from the stripe. Suns trail by 9.
Come on, box him out, man.
Get in his face. Let's go.
41 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Tucker from outside the arc. They get it back. A second chance effort, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Phoenix, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
2.
And he makes the first. McCullough's checked in for Booker. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And, you know, the Nets have a pair of ABA titles to their name, still looking for their first title in the NBA, though. Have come close before, but never closed the deal. Back in the early 2000s, back-to-back chips to the championship round. And, you know, part of the move to Brooklyn for the Nets increased the pressure to win, and all New York teams have immense pressure to be successful due to the market they're in.
Lana screen. Knight wide open. A free. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly, he talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach sets a standard, but players individually call out other players, you know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this, of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, you know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room, because Chandler has got that covered.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Foyle is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then it's Anthony Bennett, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward position. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Devin Booker in for Brandon Knight. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
We know Brook Lopez is a great post scorer, but he can shoot it too. Growing up with big brothers, he said, I had to score somehow, and it was easier to play outside. I was out on the wing a lot in high school running the floor. I had to adapt. Kevin, it's hard to picture him on the wing now, but he's comfortable out there.
Yeah, but he brings that skill level, DA. You can see that. Thank you.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Watch the screen. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Bennett. Goes to the fadeaway and keys it. Bennett's got his first basket of the night.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
And here's 4. 6 points for him. And the pass to McCullough. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bennett. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Alex Len picks one up.
That's his first personal foul.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Bennett at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich comes in for Randy Foye. And for the Suns, Chris comes in for Alex Len, and Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Ulis. Both good from the line that time. Suns trail by 7.
Play him tight, come on.
Stolen by Jeremy Lin. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And Lin plays with a real edge. When he's driving inside, he looks determined to beat everyone to the basket.
And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. To the middle. Here's Chris. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Lopez, no luck.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Dragan Bender, playing professionally in Europe from his mid-teens, never intimidated. He plays with a motor and an aggression that you love to see.
Here's Lin after Eric Bledsoe's score. Feeds it to Bennett. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lin the pass to Bogdanovich. And it's good. Off through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Tough finish from Bogdanovich. He's got a nice big frame for a wingman.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for the Nets. And Bender standing 7'1" with a 9'3" standing reach. He has the length to play center, but he still has to get stronger.
Well, you have to remember, he didn't turn 19 until just before the start of the season. He'll add muscle over time, but for right now, he has the mobility and skill to play forward.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Phoenix with the ball after Jeremy Lin's miss. Bledsoe with it. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from 3-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Warren the pass to Chris. Out to the right wing. Lin against Bledsoe. From deep 3-point range. Chris can't hit.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Count that one. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
Bender dishes to Booker. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Lopez a screen. Lynn kicks to Lopez. To the left wing. Then the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Lopez. Again, the Nets for 2.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's the screen. Bender with it, now guarded by Booker. Bender dishes to Bledsoe. To the paint, and Bender throws it down.
And Bender at his size, now he's a tall guy. He can definitely slam it down when given the chance.
Lopez a screen. Lynn kicks to Booker. From 13, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Suns ball.
The Nets making a switch here. Skola's checked in. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Phoenix. Barbosa comes in for T.J. Warren. Here's Bledsoe. He has 7. Booker with no one around. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 9th assist in the game now.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And for a while, people weren't sure if Eric Bledsoe could be a true point guard for a team. I think the way he has played, though, Greg, the last year or two, has dispelled any of those concerns in that area.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe not a double-digit assist guy at any point, but you don't need him to be. He does so much else on the offensive end and still gives you good assist totals and, more importantly, creates scoring chances and rebounds well for his position.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. And Phoenix also making a switch. Dudley's checked in. Nets leading by 4. Now Vasquez. Outside, Scola.
Set up, set up.
Over in the corner to Vasquez. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Here's Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, a major impact being made by Bogdanovich offensively. He's making it happen out there.
Now here's Bledsoe. 7 points in the game. Barbosa gets the bucket.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Here's Vasquez. He kicks it to Scola. Fades back. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now here is Barbosa. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Back to Barbosa. And Luis Scola gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Hamilton's checked in for the Nets. Phoenix also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Knight. Dishes it to Barbosa. Shoots from 12. No good. Shot missing. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Scola, a screen on Barbosa. Here's Vasquez. Hamilton kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Scola. And there's the feed to Vasquez. Over to the wing. The Nets working the ball around now. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And Vasquez has developed a reputation as an all-around point guard. I mean, somebody who can score the ball, pass efficiently, and get dirty on the glass as well.
It's his first trip to the line.
Vasquez taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kevin, you look at their free throw percentage. They've been very efficient from the line today. That's a big factor.
And Vasquez drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now, here is Knight. Here's Tucker. The teardrop falls in.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 12. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Now here's Knight. Barbosa passes to Chandler, and it goes down 2 points. Chandler's got 8.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Scola with a clean look. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Scola's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Knight. Chandler with the screen on Lynn. Knight dishes to Dudley. Outside Knight. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Shot on the wing. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Tucker.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Here's Bogdanovich, guarded by Tucker, for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Chandler's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here is Knight. After the basket by Brooklyn, here's Tucker. And it's off from 3-point range. Nets leading by 5. Lynn from long range. Knight grabs the board.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
1:33 left in the first half. And that one, good. Brooklyn's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Over to the left wing. Scola kicks to Vasquez. There's Lynn with the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Guarded by Vasquez. Back to Knight. Tucker with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Chandler the pass to Tucker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Knight for 3. Drills it from outside. Knight's got it all tied up now for Phoenix. Brooklyn's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Vasquez dishes to Hamilton. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Puts it up. And there's Vasquez on the assist by Hamilton. Vasquez has got 4 this quarter.
And Vasquez just loves toying with the defense with the catch-and-shoot jumper. It's almost impossible to defend.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Tied for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Knight leading the charge, and that one is good. Knight's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. The Suns on top, up 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Leandro, you always seem to be ready whether you're starting or coming off the bench like tonight. What is your mindset when you get on the floor?
This is my role in this team, and I'm very happy to do what I'm doing tonight. Just come aggressive and give a lot of energy for the team so we have this W.
You know, it's always about staying ready. Thanks. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. The first half was all about Brandon Knight. He had 13 points and 1 assist. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
Well, I love that they were forceful at their offensive end, and they got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Nets trail by 3. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe teams up with Booker in the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Chandler in at the 5.
You know, he might not be the fastest or the most explosive guy, but I really like the soft hands and the excellent footwork of Lopez, because those two things you can't teach, really.
Lopez can put on a low-post clinic, can he, guys? Not many big men with that kind of size and savvy to slow him down.
And I would even add, guys, not just the size and savvy, but the skill. I mean, this guy knows exactly what he's doing and has a tremendous shooting touch. And that's what makes him so potent as a back-to-the-basket and face-up center.
And he makes both free throws. Well, you think of the great scorers in this NBA, sometimes Brook Lopez goes overlooked, but he's about as good as it gets on that low block.
Oh, no question about it, guys, especially when you consider his shooting touch, back to the basket or facing. I mean, he can hurt you, and when it comes to putting the ball in the hoop, he may very well be the most complete center in the league in that category when you talk about post-ups, jump shots, and free throws.
Here's Lynn after the made shot from Tyson Chandler. To the paint, here's Scola. Lopez left side. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the first one drops.
Up around 80% for his career, Lopez more than comfortable earning his points at the charity stripe.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hollis Jefferson passes to Scola. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Scola's got 5 now. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Warren. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the high post. No good that time. Excellent D there for Scola. The Nets with the lead. Now Lynn. 11 points in the game. Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe. And Bogdanovich kicks to Lopez. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 12.
And the vision there from Bogdanovich. He's skilled.
Bledsoe outside. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Bledsoe outside. Booker outside. The 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Scola sets a screen for Lynn. Passes it to Lopez. From 12 feet out. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Booker kicks to Dudley. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Lopez kicks to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Wants to get it to Lynn and does. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Then it comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Foy in for Jeremy Lin. Len's checked in for Phoenix. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Well, Lopez has been great. 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Nets making a change here. McCullough's checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Bender, he's checked in for Jared Dudley. Both free throws good from Lopez. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
to stop the run. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Booker.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Sinks the three-pointer. Foy's got 9.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D could afford to give him.
Bledsoe dishes to Bender. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nets leading by 6. Now, here is 4. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
They set the screen. Bennett the pass to Lopez. Stolen by Len. Bender kicks to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's good for 2. And it's now only a 1-point Nets lead.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And it's Foy missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Lopez. 14 points for him.
Well, he turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by trying to go to the fadeaway.
Bender. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third.
Go!
Kicks to Lopez. And it's Bennett atop the key. Back to Lopez. Stolen by Len. Warren with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Stolen by Bledsoe. The dish to Bender. Elbow shot. Here's Len. Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's McCullough. But he gets it back. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Lopez. And for the Suns, Chris comes in for T.J. Warren. And Eula subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Booker. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Phoenix also making a switch. Knight's checked in. Here's Bennett. Pass to Vasquez. And the call will be against Alex Lamb. And that'll be his third foul so far. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix on defense. Here's Vasquez. Sinks the triple. Vasquez has got 11 points.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And there's the pass to Chris. Feeds it to Len. Rebound, Brooklyn. Foy dishes to Booker. Here's Vasquez. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And I tell you what, it's always a bonus when Vasquez is scoring at a steady clip. I mean, I really like how he seeks out high percentage shots.
Now, here is Knight. He's got 13. Inside, here's Len. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Terrific game for Len. 8 rebounds and 2 steals as well. He's given them just what they would have hoped for today.
Even more, I'd say.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Hamilton's checked in. That one is no good. Nets trail by 3. For the tie. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Knight on the wing, guarded by Vasquez. Knight kicks to Len. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. And 11 points for Alex Len.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Now, here is 4. He's got 9. No good from Hamilton. Tucker with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Ulis passes to Len, puts it up from 12, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Len's got 13.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They set the pick. Booker is screen on Knight. Vasquez dishes to Booker. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his 4th personal foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season. Check out the game for Booker. He's got 10 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
And you know what? When he's had the opportunity, he's been in attack mode, and that's what led to those points at the line.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
They get it back. Len kicks it to Tucker. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
Here is Knight. He's got 13. Shot from free throw range. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 15 points in the game.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now, here is Foy. He's got 9. Launches a 3. Vasquez can't get it to go.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
A nice shot by Knight.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. You know, and it seemed like a while there, people just weren't sure if Brandon Knight was a 1 or a 2. I think now, though, having shown the flourishes at that off-guard spot, he's defining who he's going to be, a terrific scorer who can create for others and still has the ability to make plays. The one big question I have moving forward is, can he improve enough defensively to where now you're talking about a guy that can be one of the best players on a really good team?
Here's 4 after the basket by Tyler Eulis. Booker. Knight grabs the board.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Eulis. Off the mark and a bad shot there. And for Knight, well, he can certainly run point in the pinch. You want him out there for his scoring, and Greg, he is free to do just that, playing off the ball.
It's just a role that I think is more suited to his game. Too many turnovers at times when he's just purely playing the point. If you look at his numbers, he is just much more effective as a shooting guard.
So for the Nets, Luis Scola, he's checked in for Trevor Booker. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Vasquez. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Phoenix. Dudley comes in for Chris.
One shot, mind the lanes.
Phoenix with the ball. And here is Eulis. Outside Knight. Chandler with a screen for Knight. He kicks to Chandler. He dishes it to Eulis. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. Knight passes to Eulis. Suns keep it alive. Chandler's shot, good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here is Foy. He's got 9. Down low, here's Scola. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Eulis. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 12-point Suns lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Lin kicks to Scola. From 17 feet out, and it's off the back rim, no good. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns ahead. Ending the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. By 12, they've got Brook Lopez. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then it's Scola, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lin from 11 feet away. Another shot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You have to respect the concentration level of Lin there. Just doesn't get rattled on his shot when the D whacks it. And one signing that went a bit under the radar during the free agent period was Jeremy Lin joining up with the Nets. The Nets got the veteran guard they wanted to lead their young core. Lin gets a chance to move out of the 6-man role he had been in the past few seasons, and now he gets to run the ship. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here is Knight. Dishes it to Dudley. For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Lopez, a screen on Warren. Off the pick, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Whoa, now, I don't think the defense expected that. Bogdanovich taking it to the rack.
Knight with it. There's the feed to Bender. From the arc. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Nets trail by 13. Passes it to Lynn. Lopez outside. Here's Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Lynn against Knight. He feeds it to Warren. For three, Booker. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Lynn. Out to the wing. Here's Lopez. Off the iron that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Chris McCullough, he's checked in for Luis Scola. Eric Bledsoe is checked in for the Suns. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the pick. Off the pick. Here's Lopez. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Warren dishes to Bender. Goes up on the block. Rebounded by the Nets. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lynn. Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe, and Bender comes to help. To the inside, Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
And, you know, when Lopez gets it rolling early, he can put up some big numbers.
Dudley with a screen on Lynn. Lopez with the steal. 18 feet out. Bender with the rebound. Bender's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Kicks to Warren. To the inside. They double-team Bledsoe. There's the screen. Back to Warren. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 14.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
To the paint. Here's McCullough. It's deflected.
And shooters have to be more careful when Bender is nearby. He's so skilled at rejecting shots.
Bledsoe kicks to Booker, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for the Nets. And Phoenix also making a switch. Len's checked in for Bender. Nets trail by 14. Now Lynn. Booker is screen on Bledsoe. Lynn kicks to Lopez. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lopez has got 14 points here in the second half.
It's really hard to bother Lopez on his jumpers. I mean, he's just so big, and he has a pretty high release point, too.
Bledsoe dishes to Booker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And just watching Devin Booker out there, he looks so complete as a shooting guard already. You can see why this team, this Phoenix team, is so excited about his prospects going forward.
Yeah, I mean, and Booker is just a complete package, and with a lot of room to grow his game. I mean, a great shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc, and he's shown that he can be creative in finding ways to put points on the board.
Free throw good, Booker. Chris, he's checked in for Alex Len. Both free throws good from Booker. Nets trail by 14. Now here's Lynn. Lopez, a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Lynn. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. They set the pick. They double-team Bledsoe. Now here's Dudley. D right on him. Back to Bledsoe. Just 4 to shoot. They double him with Booker. Warren, that's for 2. And the Suns miss again.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Outside, Lynn. Stolen by Dudley. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. Count that one. And the Suns lead by 14.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Lynn with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Hollis Jefferson passes to Booker. And Bogdanovich kicks to Booker. There's the double team with Warren. Puts it up from 12. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bledsoe outside. Here's the screen for 3. Booker. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lynn's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The dish to Booker. Pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Lopez. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Up top, Bledsoe. Lopez covering and stolen by Booker. Here's Lynn. Misses off the right iron.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Feeds to Dudley. Takes the 3. Second shot opportunity. Back to Bledsoe. They double team Bledsoe. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
He kicks to Bledsoe. A double team Bledsoe. Here's Warren, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Yeah, it's just been far too soft. Not much fight being shown by the defense there, and boy, that's hard to watch, quite honestly.
And the dunk by Booker.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Here's Chris, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Outside, Lynn. He dishes it to Booker. And it's Eric Bledsoe with the rebound.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Pass to Booker. Back to Bledsoe. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
2 on the clock, and the wide-open shot from Warren. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And that's now 9 points for T.J. Warren. Timeout called, the Nets.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
You're weak, Nets.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court. Go, Nets, Nets.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Skola's checked in, and a change for the Suns. Chandler's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said, we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Lynn kicks to Lopez. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Dudley. Dishes it to Warren. There's the triple. And Jared Dudley gets the 3.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Skola with it. Now Chandler defending to the middle, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Really, it's a thing of beauty to watch Hollis Jefferson move the ball like that. I mean, he's a team-oriented guy who looks to make the pass as much as possible.
Now here's Bledsoe. Dudley with a screen on Lynn. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Back to Bledsoe. From outside the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Luis Scola. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing, and a new group in for the Nets. Hamilton's checked in for Lopez. Bennett comes in for Bogdanovich. Randy Foy, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Vasquez in for Jeremy Lin. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Chris, he's checked in for Dudley. P.J. Tucker comes in for T.J. Warren. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Eula subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Eric Bledsoe. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And the Suns making a change here. Bender's checked in. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And for the Suns, they're shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barbosa. Over in the corner, Bender. Another three for Phoenix.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
The Suns on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. And here is Ulis. So it's the Suns winning easily here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Brandon, congrats on the win. What did you guys do that contributed to it?
We just stayed focused. Today we were able to continue to, try to stick to our game plan, get stops, and, just continue to crash the boards. We were able to stay to, true to what we practice and, what we believe in.
Brandon, great win tonight. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Eric Bledsoe.
I really like that Eric Bledsoe is just as comfortable spotting up as he is finishing on the go. This guy can get his points any way he wants to, but he will get them.
He's their floor general, guys, and tonight he showed everyone why he's got the keys to their offense. He was dropping dimes all over the place. A grand total of 14 assists. He was always one move ahead, keeping the defenders on their heels the entire game.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.